Prince Harry found himself confronting a harsh and unyielding reality, the full weight of British justice decisively rejecting his claims. In a courtroom filled with anticipation and scrutiny, a High Court judge delivered the final and unequivocal verdict. No protection, no compensation, and absolutely no tolerance for what was perceived as royal theatrics. As the ruling echoed through the solemn halls, the Duke of Sussex's once sacred and unassailable title offered him no shield or refuge. Those present in the courtroom were stunned as Harry silently mouthed words that reverberated with deep, painful significance. "I must pay for this." This was no admission of criminal guilt, but a powerful mark of personal and institutional disgrace. His voice was raw, broken, and stripped entirely of entitlement, a stark departure from the privileges traditionally associated with his rank. For the first time in this ordeal, Harry wasn't demanding protection or special treatment. Instead, he was crying out in quiet despair, painfully aware that the battle was lost and his reputation in Britain had crumbled. From the outset, legal insiders regarded Harry's case as far more than a straightforward security issue. Rather, it was seen as an ill-advised attempt to reclaim privileges and protections he had willingly abandoned. At its core is a man who chose to sever formal ties with his royal duties, yet seemingly expected the full panoply of royal security measures, including armed guards, top-tier logistics, state surveillance, and taxpayer-funded protection, to remain intact. When those privileges were rightfully withdrawn, as per UK policy for non-working royals, instead of seeking an amicable resolution, Harry launched a contentious legal battle aimed at overturning established institutional policies. His case was built on a foundation of personal entitlement rather than legitimate legal precedent. The courtroom, however, is no stage for royal drama. The High Court was resolute in its refusal to entertain the claims of a prince who resides abroad and simultaneously challenges nearly every British institution through a series of legal actions. Sir Martin Chamberlain's judgment was not just a dismissal, but a meticulous dissection of Harry's application. The ruling made crystal clear: there is no lawful basis under which the claimant can receive publicly funded security arrangements in the United Kingdom. This was a conclusive and definitive statement, piercing through layers of royal privilege and arrogance, reminding everyone that status does not equate to entitlement. This ruling was far more than the resolution of a legal dispute. It shattered Harry's credibility in the eyes of the British legal system, and by extension, the public. According to a court clerk who attended the hearing, Harry sat motionless as the verdict was read, visibly trying to contain his reaction. But eventually, the weight of the decision pressed down on him, and he bowed his head, quietly murmuring to his lawyer, "So this is it then?" The words were rhetorical. He already understood the grim road ahead. Behind closed doors, Harry's legal team maintained silence to the press, but murmurs and whispers in the corridors painted a far bleaker picture. Harry's standing with the court had been irreparably damaged. Among the most startling revelations during the trial was the disclosure that Harry had attempted to privately fund his own police protection, a request designed to retain all the powers and privileges that normally accompany state-funded security. This attempt was not only refused, but denounced by senior Home Office officials as a serious breach of protocol. A condemning memo submitted by RAVC officials characterized Harry's actions as an audacious attempt to buy sovereignty, circumventing the very policies and principles that govern royal security. In a broader sense, this judgment symbolizes the ongoing transformation of the British monarchy's role in the modern era. It serves as a stern reminder that titles and heritage do not confer automatic rights, especially when those who hold them choose to reject their duties. Harry's legal defeat underscores a sobering reality: the crown cannot, and will not shield those who step away from its responsibilities, but expect its privileges to remain. As the dust settles, questions swirl around Harry's next moves. How will he rebuild his tarnished reputation? Can he regain any standing within the United Kingdom, or is his path now irrevocably severed from the royal fold? This moment marks a crucial turning point not only for Harry but for the institution itself, grappling with the challenges of adapting tradition to the 21st century. If you want to stay updated on all the latest royal developments and deep dives into the unfolding saga, Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. The royal drama is far from over, and you won't want to miss a single twist.